Virgo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here. Let's see if I can hold on to the cards. I'm going to start with your current energy. What do you need to focus on? You had some sort of aha moment. I'm not getting the tower, but it almost feels like that, but not as dramatic or as significant as the tower. But I am getting the sense that there was a breakthrough, that there was some sort of realization of a specific series of events. Something is falling into place, and you recognize the significance of why that's coming through. So let's get your near future. And your potential outcome. I love this. Whatever that breakthrough was, whatever that realization, recognition of the divine timing, things falling into place, you're sitting in a new beginning. That's what's showing up here, the Fool card. It feels like you're ready. And I'm getting a period of, you thought you were ready in the past, but then something was always happening and you weren't really able to go about this new beginning or take some sort of affirmative step forward. It felt a lot like you tried multiple times and you weren't really getting the results that you were looking for. And so now you're at this point of, oh, now I know what I need to do. And now I know why this or why that. If I just tweak my plan, or if I just move slightly in a different direction, now everything falls into place. That's the realization that you recently had. So when I see your current energy as the High Priestess, this actually is not a surprise at all. So the High Priestess, a very intuitive energy. This is you trusting your instincts, learning to trust your instincts. And I'm getting the sense learning more than anything else. Your instincts, this is really interesting. You put them up to a challenge. And I'm getting the sense that you were testing yourself here with this High Priestess energy, trusting yourself, trusting your instincts. And you had this kind of breakthrough moment. And this is when you started to really understand the significance of your own inner voice. That is coming through very loud and clear. And that High Priestess is influenced here by the Page of Wands. It's showing you the path forward. It's showing you the direction that you need to go, what steps you need to take. In what you need to focus on, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is a very balanced energy. This is about you prioritizing where you want to, what really matters the most to you, and kind of leaving the rest behind. And so this indicates to me that if you've been going through a period of instability and you've really been looking for balance, now's a time when you're going to really see that. I'm getting the Chariot showing up here in the past energy. So Cancer energy may or may not resonate. I love the way that this is coming through because this is the breakthrough energy. This is where I'm getting that. Once you had that kind of realization that things need to go a certain way or that you need to make these tweaks in order for things to go the way that you want them to, that's when you started getting the success. And you're not seeing it quite yet because this is more internal, but you're recognizing the significance. You're recognizing the truth in, if I just tweak this, if I just move in this direction, I allow things to fall into place, then I don't have to put in this crazy amount of effort because it's not going to be that difficult. You're only running into the difficulties because you've been butting up against obstacles and challenges that was actually meant to redirect you. And so it feels like all of that's becoming very clear to you. And so when I see the Ten of Wands showing up in your strength position, this indicates that you're putting down all the burdens and responsibilities. So all the work that you've been doing, it's not for nothing. It's definitely had its place, but the amount of work that you need to do is going to be less significant going forward. You don't need to pick up all the burdens and responsibilities, take on other people's responsibilities here. You're recognizing that there's this kind of clearing the path that's coming through. So there's something about clearing the path, seeing the path, because I'm definitely getting, like if you can picture a walkway where it's illuminated, there's these kind of solar lights or any kind of light kind of on either side of the walkway. That's what it looks like to you now. You didn't see that before, but you do now. And so I'm getting the Ace of Cups showing up here in the near future. So interesting. I had the same energy show up for Taurus. So you might be connected to one. The Ace of Cups here is a fresh start, new beginning. You're in this full energy. It's showing up here. So this could indicate a new beginning when it comes to love and romance. If it's an existing relationship, this would indicate the deepening of the connection here, because whether you're single, looking, or you're in a relationship and wanting to deepen it, that's what the Ace of Cups is all about. And when I look at the external influences here, so how the universe is shaping the situation, this Wheel of Fortune is coming through as the breakthrough. This is a fortunate turn of events. This is growth, prosperity, abundance. I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles with it. You've been doing all of the work in order to kind of aid yourself in this process along the way. The universe has been showing you where to invest your time. It will continue to show you where to invest your time in order to get the maximum value out of this. This growth and abundance is not happening by accident. It's happening exactly when it's supposed to, and you're being directed to invest in your future here. I'm getting the Magician showing up in your hopes or fears. This is all about manifesting your goals and dreams. I love the way that this is showing up in your hopes or fears, because it feels a lot like you feeling inspired to embrace your dreams, to really figure out, how do I make them a reality? You will almost close yourself off to at least one of these dreams in the past. And it was because of all the obstacles and challenges that you were running into. And it was really hard and very frustrating to really initiate this new beginning, because you kept running into this wall. And so it feels like whatever this breakthrough was, whatever this realization was that you've had, it's opening it up. It's showing you, no, that dream was possible. It still is possible. You just need to go about it differently. That's how it's coming across. And so when I look at your potential outcome here, and I'm getting the Page of Cups, a heartfelt conversation. So it looks like you have somebody new coming in. We'll dig a little bit deeper here in a second, but I like the Page of Cups because this indicates to me that you're very open to the possibilities here. So let's get some additional details. With the High Priestess and the Page of Wands, I'm getting the Chariot energy. So that Cancer energy that showed up in the past, it's now showing up here as well. So Cancer may or may not resonate for you. I love the way that it's coming across, because this feels like that breakthrough, that realization, a lot of success around it. It's really showing you the path forward. That Chariot energy, it's not just about success, it's a forward momentum. With the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting the Star. So it's Aquarius energy. And here, clarifying that Two of Pentacles tells me that you're prioritizing your goals and your dreams. You're not picking up all of these responsibilities anymore if it's going to hold you back from achieving the results that you want. Because these two positions here in the reading are very connected. So I love to see that coming across that way. So let's get the Chariot in the past. Tell me about that Chariot. Seven of Swords, that was the breakthrough, the sudden realization. Nine of Wands, here we go. So when I look at the past energy here, that breakthrough was about you seeing a situation correctly. You understand what was blocking you, what was kind of creating this barrier here. That Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. So this was you protecting yourself. And so this was the block and the barrier. You weren't seeing a situation clearly. You weren't seeing how to achieve your goals clearly. And so you had this sudden breakthrough so that you could tear down your own walls. You could work through whatever this wound was that was coming to the surface. Tell me about this Ten of Wands here. The Magician. You are working towards your goals and your dreams. Five of Swords. I love this. So your strength here is not wasting your effort. It's about being very strategic in the effort that you place. It's about manifesting your goals and your dreams, resolving some sort of inner conflict so that you don't feel like you need to take on all of these other responsibilities. I'm getting like, I'm picking up a sense of responsibility here, almost like a guilt complex of sorts, where you were picking up other people's responsibilities because you felt like you owed them something. That period of feeling like you owed somebody something, that is coming to an end. You're actually done with that energy altogether, because what you're recognizing too as part of this breakthrough is that was actually holding you back. And it wasn't even that this person was expecting you to. I mean, maybe in some instances, yes, this person was expecting you to pick up all these responsibilities, but part of it was your internal, I'm going to take this on. This is the right thing for me to do, and I'm going to do it. And I'm getting the sense here that that mentality is now breaking down. It's not broken yet, but you're starting to break it down. You have to uncondition yourself, or just condition yourself to think differently. So let's get that Ace of Cups. So I had the Judgment card, and the Tower is now showing up. So there is going to be, so this could indicate somebody from the past. That Judgment card is that kind of resurrection energy with the Tower. There could be a sudden breakthrough here. So if this is an existing connection, this is about you understanding how to move it forward. If you've plateaued in a connection and you're not really sure what to do, this would indicate movement, sudden change that allows you to see things more clearly, make very clear decisions, prioritize this connection, this relationship. If you're not in a relationship now, this indicates either somebody from the past is returning, or there's going to be some sort of sudden change here as it relates to your love life, one that you are consciously choosing. Regardless, you're choosing to focus on that Ace of Cups energy. So let's get the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. So a fortunate turn of events, absolutely. Page of Cups, wearing your heart on your sleeve, opening up to new possibilities here. I love the way that's coming across because there's a lot of growth and expansion connected to it. Let's get that Seven of Pentacles. King of Wands. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands. This indicates here a lot of action related to investing in yourself, investing in your future. This is the direction that you're going. You're never going to step back from this now. You're not going to let yourself fall back into an old pattern. Now, you are in the process of changing your kind of thought process here, the conditioning that already exists within you. So don't expect immediate results. But with the King, I'm getting a lot of perseverance, that you're going to continuously work on this, that there might be times where you find you're slipping back into an old pattern. That's okay. It's about you recognize that you're doing it so that you can stop it. As soon as you recognize it, you stop it, you move forward. With the Magician, I'm getting the Queen of Wands here. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But this is about you calling in a divine counterpart. So romance is absolutely showing up for you in this way. And it feels like you have either your eyes set on somebody. So this would be somebody that you already know, maybe somebody that you previously dated, or this would indicate that you're looking for your divine counterpart. And the Tower indicates that it's going to happen here. I'm getting like a sudden change in your love life. Let's get that Page of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. So I had the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups here on the outside. I've got it showing up here in your potential outcome. And so wearing your heart on your sleeve, having heartfelt conversations, opening yourself up to a new possibility. There's so much growth and expansion when you do this. This is so incredible. I have another card that is popping out as well, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is long-term stability with another person. It's usually one of the family cards. It's a marriage card within tarot. So I like the way that this is coming across because you have a real opportunity to enter into some sort of relationship here with a long-lasting partner. So getting all of this information, I want to dig into the Tower, the Judgment, and the Ace of Cups. Tell me a little bit more about this opportunity. One more. So what I'm getting here is that you won't see it coming. But with the Moon card, this is more of that Cancer energy. The Moon rules the sign of Cancer. And so when I look at all of this here, there's something really deep and emotional about this. It's also, the Moon hides things in shadow. And so this is something that you won't see coming. I kind of got that with the Tower. It's just kind of being validated here with that Moon energy. I'm also getting the World. And so if you had ended something with a person or there was some sort of ending here, I am getting the sense of a resurrection. But this could also just be you closing out your cycle of holding yourself back, because not everybody wants somebody from the past. I am aware. I'm also getting the Three of Swords here. And so there's a healing that's taking place. And the card that didn't quite pop out but was showing up here as I was shuffling was the Six of Swords. And so Six of Swords is a movement card. And so it feels like somebody is moving towards you right now. So take it as it resonates. You might be moving towards another person. You can always swap around the energies. But I am getting the sense here that maybe the person's at a distance, or they're just not in your immediate surroundings. They don't have to be at a very far distance. They're just not in your immediate surroundings. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.